Law 8 teaches one brutal truth. The person who controls movement controls power. Weak people chase, beg, explain, argue, and run after attention, while powerful people sit still and make the world come to them. Every king, every conqueror, every mastermind in history understood this psychological weapon. They never wasted energy forcing doors open. Instead, they created desire, curiosity, fear, greed, or ambition strong enough that people walked willingly into the trap. Napoleon himself became the perfect example of this law without realizing it. He believed he was returning to France as a victorious emperor, but in reality he was being guided like a puppet by men smarter and colder than him. Talleyrand understood that direct conflict is expensive, exhausting, and dangerous. A truly superior mind does not attack first like a reckless animal. A superior mind studies human weakness, waits patiently, and designs bait impossible to resist. This is what separates rulers from followers. Ordinary people react emotionally the moment they are insulted, ignored, or challenged. Powerful people remain calm because they know emotion destroys strategy. When you chase people, you place yourself beneath them. When you desperately seek approval, love, business, respect, or attention, you silently admit weakness. The moment others notice your desperation, your value drops. Scarcity creates power. Mystery creates attraction. Distance creates obsession. The strongest negotiator is always the one willing to walk away. The strongest leader is the one others fear losing access to. This law applies everywhere in business, relationships, politics, war, and social life. Companies create limited products to make customers rush toward them. Influencers create mystery, so audiences become addicted to watching them. Politicians use fear and hope as bait to control the masses. Even in personal relationships, the person constantly texting first, seeking validation, and demanding attention slowly loses power, while the one who remains calm and self-controlled becomes magnetic. Human beings naturally value what feels difficult to obtain. Talleyrand mastered this principle perfectly. He understood Napoleon's deepest addiction was glory, so instead of stopping him directly, he fed his ego with whispers of power, victory, and admiration until Napoleon trapped himself. That is the highest form of intelligence, making people believe an idea was theirs while you controlled the outcome from the shadows. Most people destroy themselves because they cannot wait. Patience is one of the deadliest weapons in existence. A hunter does not run wildly through the forest screaming at prey. He places the bait, hides himself, and waits. Time becomes his ally. Silence becomes his weapon. Meanwhile, the prey exhausts itself emotionally and mentally before the attack even begins. In modern life, the same principle rules everything. The richest brands do not beg for customers. Customers line up for them. The most respected people rarely chase attention. Attention naturally follows them because they project value, confidence, and control. The moment you stop trying too hard, people begin wondering about you. The moment you appear unavailable, people start seeking your approval. This is human psychology. People are drawn toward what they cannot easily control. That is why emotional discipline is essential to power. If someone can make you angry, desperate, impatient, or reactive, they control you. Powerful individuals never reveal all their emotions because emotions expose weakness and make manipulation easier. Instead, they observe others carefully and discover the emotional triggers that can pull them exactly where they want them. History repeatedly proves that aggression without strategy eventually destroys itself. Countless kings, generals, and leaders conquered rapidly through force but collapsed because they exhausted their resources fighting every battle directly. Meanwhile, the truly dangerous individuals manipulated from behind the curtain. They understood that controlling perception is stronger than controlling armies. Look at how businesses advertise products. They rarely force people to buy directly. They create dreams, insecurities, ambitions, and fantasies so customers willingly surrender money. Social media works the same way. Algorithms are designed as bait, feeding curiosity and emotional stimulation until people become addicted. Entire populations can be guided through carefully designed emotional traps. That is why Law 8 is terrifyingly powerful. It teaches that the smartest way to win is often by making the opponent defeat himself. Instead of arguing with fools, let them expose their stupidity publicly. Instead of chasing opportunities, position yourself so opportunities chase you. Instead of forcing respect, create value so undeniable that respect becomes automatic. Power increases when you appear calm while others become emotional.